You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, T-Jam D. Your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably Offensive.
Welcome to Probably Offensive. Another episode. We're back. I am your host, Anthony Scott Dover, and your personal favorite podcaster. Hopefully, one of these days, that'll be the truth, actually. Speaking of the truth, and your coronavirus update. And like I've said before in the past, I hate that we have to come out every episode now and talk about and give a coronavirus update, but those are the times that we're living in. And today, the 4th, 26/20. I was going to say the 4th month. That's why I said the 4. But anyway, 4/26/20, Sunday evening. We're up to 941,000 reported cases. Not obviously, but more than that, actually. We're past that, but those are official numbers. Over 946,000 cases. So we'll be up to 1 million cases, positive tests. There's a lot of people who had the coronavirus that didn't get tested and who have gotten over it. So those are not accurate numbers, but that's what's official. It's up to 55,000 deaths from the coronavirus since they started counting people who are positive and died from coronavirus. So, not quite 1 million yet. I'm sure just in a few days it will be 1 million cases and 55,000 deaths. So, we had a lot of news organizations and some politicians talking about the numbers a couple of months ago when they were low, when the numbers were low. We had some news organizations, some talk show hosts talking about we only got this many coronavirus cases, and we've only gotten 0 deaths at the time, or very few deaths, or whatever it was. It keeps changing because the numbers didn't go down from 15 cases that we had. They skyrocketed. So, and I keep seeing people, what's weird is I understand the people who protest, who are poor, and, they lost their job and they want to go back to work, need to go back to work, or the middle class people, because it's not just fast food or restaurants or entertainment venues, or going bowling or something like that. It's not just those places that have shut down. It's also some of the major manufacturers. I know that Chrysler, GM, Ford, Honda, Navistar, they've all shut down. I don't know if they shut down all their plants across the country. They all have several plants in different places. But they've shut down a lot of their plants in the country. Major manufacturers. So, I can understand people wanting to go back to work. Middle class people, I don't know why you'd be protesting for it, because you understand what we're doing as far as social distancing and the stay-at-home orders from governor to governor. It's about keeping people apart long enough to break the spread of the virus. But what I don't understand is rich people who are super rich, but they've lost some money on investments, like Dr. Phil going on Fox News and saying, well, there's been a lot of car crashes that kill more than the coronavirus. Cigarette smoking kills more than the coronavirus. Obesity kills more than the coronavirus. And we don't shut the country down for those things. But none of those things are contagious like the coronavirus. Okay? Car crashes are, it's a terrible thing. Someone crashes their car, but that's an accident, okay, that we have done to ourselves by negligence on the road. Okay? You can't spread a car crash by touching a doorknob. Obesity can't be spread from person to person by accidentally coughing on them. Okay, you can't compare things that are not spread, that have killed more over the years than the coronavirus. The coronavirus doesn't have a vaccine, and the possibility of it spreading is great. That's why the country was shut down, not because the exact number that it has killed in comparison to all the other things that has killed anyone. Okay, it's because it spreads. So it's really annoying when I hear rich people who can afford to stay home for, a month or 2 or 3. Financially, it's not going to hurt them, but if it's hurting their business, you know what I'm saying? If it's hurting them business-wise, I can understand them, not liking it. But if you got millions of dollars in the bank, and even though you're losing money on some investments that you've made, because the investments that you've made on those businesses, their value has dropped to almost nothing, don't go out on the news and start comparing the coronavirus to obesity. Obesity doesn't spread. Obesity is something that we done to ourselves. Okay, so rich people really get on my nerves with that. You're comparing the coronavirus to something that doesn't spread at all, something that's either an accident or something like cigarette smoking. It's something that people have done to themselves. No one has to smoke cigarettes. I know it's addicting after you start smoking, but no one has to smoke. And there are millions of people who have quit smoking after smoking for years. So you don't have to smoke. You don't have a choice in contracting the coronavirus if you're around people who have it. Therein lies the difference. Governor Cuomo was trying to explain this. When people say the cure can't be worse than the virus, well, the virus will cause you to die, okay? Staying at home will not cause you to die. I know people get frustrated. I've heard domestic violence have gone up. People are stuck in the house beating each other up, apparently. But people just need to be patient. I get it. I'm not against people working and making money. Everybody who's capable of doing that needs to do it. But let's not be stupid and let's not get carried away with nonsense. Okay? So I just had to slip my 2 cents in because I hate hearing celebrities and rich people talk about comparing the coronavirus to stuff that's not contagious. Obesity kills more people than that, and we didn't shut up, stupid ass. Shut up. And that's really all you got to do. If you are rich and you're losing money, but you still have millions, shut up. you don't get to say anything. It's the poor people who get to say something because they really need money and need to get back to work. And they know they're taking a chance on passing this virus, getting it from somebody at work or passing it to someone they love and that person dying. But it's the poor people and the middle class people that really have most of the say so on they don't have any say so actually, but they should have most of the say so on whether they want to get out of the house and go back to work. Not rich people who got plenty of money. Yeah, you're losing some money maybe, but so what? You're going to be fine. You're not going to be the one. You're not going to volunteer to go out into the crowd. You're just saying that to everybody else. No, it's sort of like just a few days ago. I think it was either Thursday or Friday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. The president of the United States actually, in his briefing, press conference, talked about UV lighting and disinfectant, and which had to be the dumbest thing that's ever come out of any president's mouth, and probably the dumbest thing that's ever come out of any human being's mouth ever in the history of mankind. And that is, the president actually said that UV lights will kill the coronavirus, which he heard this from a scientist. But the scientist was talking about on countertops. If you shine this UV light on them, the virus will die quicker. And disinfectant, and that's what everyone already knows, that disinfectant kills germs, kills viruses. That's why, sanitizer is so scarce. And disinfectant sprays, Lysol and Clorox sprays, and wipes are hard to come by nowadays because everybody's bought them all up, because everybody's wiping everything down and constantly sanitizing your hands. Everyone knew that, or at least everyone knew it. Apparently, the president didn't know it, because the president was talking about how disinfectant kills the virus in 1 minute. And I'm sitting here watching this press conference thinking, okay, yeah, we know. That's why we're using the Clorox wipes on everything. And those of us who have sanitizer are using sanitizer. There are even liquor companies who are selling liquor as sanitizer. They're bottling up liquor and saying it's sanitizer. I mean, it's alcohol, and if it's a high enough proof, it'll kill the germs and virus too. I mean, not that any of you should drink any more than you already probably are. Oh, by the way, it was probably 2 or 3 episodes ago I said that it was a rumor that the liquor stores were going to shut down in Ohio. That's not true. So you don't need to hoard liquor. I drove by a liquor store the other day, and there was a line outside. So people are still able to buy liquor and beer from Walmart and Kroger's, and wine and stuff it's diluted liquor from Kroger's and Walmart, but the liquor store still has top shelf liquor available. But anyway, let's get back to this presidential story. The president, after hearing from scientists that UV lighting and disinfectant kills the virus on hard surfaces, if you hit it with the light or wipe it down with